Kamusta ka na? The psychiatry section in RMC had initially been providing only direct services to its set of patients at the outpatient department. It has also been attending to medical referrals from the different medical departments. It has also been providing psychological exams for pre-employment. However, sometime in 2017, under the Republic Act 11036, a Mental Health Act was established. This was an act to establish national mental health policy for the integration of mental health services, promote and protect the rights of persons, integrate psychosocial health services, and the like. Since then, our section had become more active and more recognized. This was even tested during the start of our pandemic when we saw an increasing number of patients seen at the outpatient, both child and adult. There was also an increase in the number of referrals from the different medical departments under the consultation liaison program that we have. Since then, we also have been doing stress debriefing for our health workers and our admin personnel even up to the present. So you see, we may not be actively seen working out in the front line because, after all, psychiatry does not only do direct services, but we do our broad share of integrating these mental health services in the different hospital programs, collaborating with the different medical departments and admin personnel, also through our advocacies, and even networking with the different LGUs if necessary.
Psychological exam is a battery of exams in which it measures the individual different abilities such as their aptitude in a particular field, cognitive functions like memory and speech, spatial recognition, or events, and even traits like introvertedness. These tests are based on scientifically tested psychological theories. Some tests are also use techniques known as projective technique, which aim to access the unconscious. This is our testing room in which we conduct our psychological exam, and this is Ms. Marquez who assists me in giving an exam, and she's a licensed psychometrician.
Consultation liaison psychiatry is an exciting subspecialty of psychiatry that focuses on helping people who suffer from a combination of mental and physical illness by consulting with them and liaising with other members of their care team through improving communication, creating healthcare programs, education, and research. At Rizal Medical Center, one of our core services is the provision of CL psychiatry services, largely through catering the inpatient referrals for various conditions like delirium, depression, or anxiety in the context of general medical conditions, and collaboration with various specialty departments to promote immediate detection and referral of patients who will be needing psychiatric services. Kamusta ka?
In psychiatry, part of our strategies in promoting healthcare is designating mental health programs per month aligned by those observed by the Department of Health and as promulgated by the Office of the President. In conducting mental health wellness activities, this would include regular stress management activities, team building activities in collaboration with the other agencies and department at the hospital, organized peer counseling circle, physical fitness activities aligned with lifestyle modification programs on our designated teams and on with other agencies as well, support groups, and some of the interest groups which were all enjoined to participate.
In the Department of Psychiatry, we also cater to child and adolescent patients. We offer assessment and management to those on autism spectrum disorder and with global developmental delay. We recommend holistic care and involvement of a whole team consisting of psychologists, guidance counselors, physical therapists, speech therapists, and occupational therapists.
One of our mental health programs, which involves lifestyle modification, isn't only preventive but is adaptive as well, especially for those who had been recently diagnosed with comorbidity or a chronic illness, to help them get through the journey and attain a healthier mind and body.
There are numerous lectures, webinars, and infographics that tackles the importance of children and adolescent mental health. These interventions are focused on prevention and early detection so as to avoid progression to school difficulties or morbidities. Close partnerships with the family, with the school, the church, and the community is essential for effective discipline in a nurturing environment for our younger population.
RMC commits itself to promoting the well-being of people by ensuring that mental health is valued, promoted, and protected, and that mental health care services are available. For employees affected by mental health conditions, they will be able to exercise the full range of their human rights, okay, and that they could work and ensure that they could fully participate in their work free from any stigmatization or discrimination. Smoking cessation is part of a healthy lifestyle. For some, developing good healthy habits may be easier said than done. That's why we also collaborate and refer with the smoking cessation program of family medicine, and with psychiatry, we promote a 30-day smoking cessation calendar, which includes journaling with specific smoking related questions, mindfulness techniques, and reading materials. You are what you eat. It says a lot about the importance of nutrition in mental health. Everything you eat passes through your gut, and it is home to what we call the gut microbiome. A healthy gut microbiome provides a strong barrier against toxins and bad bacteria. It aids in the absorption of nutrients from food. It supports the functioning neurons that lines our gut walls and helps reduce inflammation. Your gut microbiome also activates a neural pathway that travels directly between your gut and your brain called the gut brain axis. Because of this pathway, the food you digest in your gut affects the messages sent to your brain. This means that what is happening in your digestive system affects your emotional and mental well being. Therefore, eating foods that support your gut microbiome will support your mental health. And in psychiatry, we do promote, and you're welcome to inquire on our 1 week or 30-day Happy Gap Microbiome Meal Plan Challenge. Mental health and reproductive health forms an integral part of overall health and well-being of an individual. Different phases and changes in sexual and reproductive behavior can play an important role in determining and shaping the mental health status and vice versa. Data from Pew researches in the past gives us insights about the relationship of mental health and reproductive health. They are interdependent and interconnected throughout the course of life. During the puberty phase, young people go through lots of physical, mental, and psychosocial changes and are susceptible to ranging degrees of mental stress. The mental strain is even higher, especially for those who are questioning their own sexuality and gender identity. Gynecological conditions affects women's physical and mental health and well-being, and stress due to certain sexually transmitted disease, unintended pregnancies, unsafe abortion leads to onset or reoccurrence of serious mental illnesses. Perinatal depression is one of the most prevalent and severe complications of pregnancy and childbirth. Miscarriage is strongly linked with depression. These mental health issues induced during pregnancy or post-childbirth not only hampers mental, physical, and social well-being of the mother, but also child care and overall development of the child. And we are in tune with multi-specialty collaborations with other departments in promoting reproductive health and mental health. September might have been the designated theme or month for suicide prevention. However, it is an ongoing advocacy in the Department of Psychiatry. And for years, we have enjoined our staff and our postgraduate interns to participate actively in promotion and facilitating information dissemination when it comes to suicide prevention. Our department are always open for those who would like to be facilitated when it comes to those who would like more understanding on certain issues in identifying such risk, and of course on its prevention.
We also cater to patients with school difficulties and behavioral problems. Most common, but not limited to attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. We provide biological management in partnership with SPED schools, behavioral therapists, and parents for better integration of these patients and prevention of lifetime sequela of the diagnosis.
Abuse complicates almost every aspect of care for the person with a mental disorder. When drugs enter the brain, they can interrupt the work and actually change how the brain performs its jobs. These changes are what led to compulsive drug use. Drug abuse plays a major role when concerning mental health. It is very difficult for these individuals to engage in treatment. Diagnosis for a treatment is difficult because it takes time to disengage the interacting effects of substance use and the mental illness. It may also be difficult for substance abusers to be accommodated at home, and it may not be tolerated in the community of residents of rehabilitation programs. Furthermore, mental illness and drug addiction are conditions that can often occur together. There are certain drugs that may actually cause mental illness in individuals with a weak genetic profile. With that being said, symptoms may get worse, but drugs do not necessarily cause mental illness. Some people may begin using drugs of abuse as a form of self medication. For instance, drugs of abuse may temporarily relieve some of the symptoms associated with stress, anxiety, or depression, but the problem still exists. Therefore, the form of self medicating when using drugs can lead to harmful effects in a person's mental health. Part of our advocacy in psychiatry is to continue on information dissemination through infographics about the dangers, symptoms, timeline, and detox process in substance use disorders. We also do refer for treatment management.
Kumusta ka? It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy I'm alone. If you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy I'm alone. If you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy I'm alone. If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy I'm alone. If you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Yeah, give me all you got, don't hold back. Yeah, well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Yeah, no offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy I'm alone. If you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy I'm alone. If you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy I'm alone. If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy I'm alone. If you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is good, bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, take it down, bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Your love is good, bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, because I'm happy I'm alone. If you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy I'm alone. If you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy I'm alone. If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy I'm alone. If you feel like
That's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. If you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. If you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. If you know what happiness is to you. Happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. If you know what happiness is to you. Happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want.
For Stress Management Month, we would like to utilize art therapy. So art therapy refers to the use of any form of art for therapeutic purpose, including relief from anxiety and stress. It suggests that drawing, coloring, painting, and sculpting can help you tune into and express painful or difficult feelings you have trouble putting into words. So art therapy may be found in various YouTube videos, which we can flash in our hospital, showing art therapy for stress relief or art therapy in hospitals.
Mindfulness is the basic human ability to be fully present, aware of where we are and what we're doing, and not overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. While mindfulness is something we all naturally possess, it's more readily available to us when we practice on a daily basis. Whenever you bring awareness to what you're directly experiencing by your senses or to your state of mind via your thoughts and emotions, you're being mindful. And there's growing research that shows that when you train your brain to be mindful, you're actually remodeling the physical structure of your brain. Mindfulness meditation asks us to suspend judgment and unleash our natural curiosity about the workings of the mind, approaching our experience with warmth and kindness to ourselves and others. Kamusta ka, Rizalmen? Mag-check-in tayo sa ating mental health at samahan kami sa ilang minuto ng mindful exercises. Ito ay isang paraan ng meditation, relaxation. Sa mindfulness, nakatuon ang ating kamalayan sa kung ano ang nangyayari sa kasalukuyan. Manatiling nakaupo at sabayan natin ito. Tayo ay mag-umpisa. Siguraduhin komportableng nakasandal sa pagkakaupo. Kinakailangang pantay
kahit na nakalapat sa sahig ang parehong paa. Maaari ding ilagay ang kamay sa dibdib at tiyan upang mas lalong madama ang bawat paghinga. Sa ating deep breathing exercises, maaaring sundan ang galaw ng hugis bilog na makikita sa screen. Para sa inyong pag-inhale o paghinga ng malalim, pag-hold o pigil hinga, at exhale o pagbuga. Inhale, hold, exhale. Ipagpatuloy ito, damhin ang bawat paghinga at pagbuga. Ngayon naman ay ilagay ang inyong mga kamay sa bawat pisngi. Pakiramdaman ang paglapat ng inyong mga palad sa bawat pisngi. Isipin ang inyong nadarama. Damhin. At sa inyong pagdama, maaari niyong masabi, nadarama ko ngayon. Naririto ako ngayon. Ako ay nandito ngayon. Ating ituloy. Ilagay ang inyong mga kamay sa dibdib. Pakiramdaman ang paglapat ng inyong mga kamay sa dibdib. Isipin ang inyong nadarama. Damhin. Damhin kasabay ng bawat paghinga. Sa bawat inhale, hold, exhale. Damhin. At sa inyong pagdama, maaari niyong masabi, nadarama ko ngayon. Naririto ako ngayon. Ako ay nandito ngayon. Pagtuunan ng pansin ang inyong mga kamay, ang inyong mga daliri.
Kasama sa ating paglinang ay ang ating pasasalamat sa ating nakikita, naririnig at nadarama, sa ating kapaligiran at kinaroroonan, sa ating nakakausap at kainteraksyon, sa pagiging bahagi ng Rizal Medical Center. Salamat sa pagkakataon. Salamat tayo'y naririto. Salamat sa kaanak, kaibigan, katrabaho. Salamat sa araw na ito. Isang magandang araw, Karisalmed. Simulan natin ang linggo na may mapagpalang loob at isipang malusog. Psychological first aid is a humane, supportive response after an eventful experience. It is an acute intervention designed to reduce the initial distress caused by traumatic events and to foster immediate and long-term adaptive functioning and coping. It includes the following fundamental themes: providing practical and support which does not intrude, assessing the needs and concerns, helping people to address basic needs, listening to people but not pressuring them to talk, comforting people and helping them to feel calm, helping people connect to information, services, and social support, protecting people from further harm. It's been one of the ongoing main activities of psychiatry in aid of the challenges that our health workers at Rizal Medical Center both from non-training, training departments, and auxiliary services. Apart from these programs, the psychiatric clinic continues on attending to patients, both outpatient and inpatient referrals, through our various services available through the outpatient face-to-face consultation or the telemedicine platform. You may just click on the links for our telemed outpatient department. Just search FB for at RMC Mental Health, or for interdepartmental referrals, you could type and search at RMC Psychiatry or at Refer to Psychiatry. For RMC employees, you're welcome to visit us at the psychiatry clinic and directly inquire. You can keep in touch with Mr. Anton de Leva Catalan on his given numbers.
For inquiries and other concerns, you may text us at 0929 488 6789.
Kamusta ka, Rizalmed? Mag-check-in tayo sa ating mental health at samahan kami sa ilang minuto ng mindful exercises. Ang grounding ay bahagi ng mindful exercises. Ito ang nag-uugnay ng ating kamalayan sa natural na electrical charges o kuryente ng kalikasan. Nakatuon ito sa kasalukuyan. Sa mga pag-aaral, malaki ang naitutulong nito sa ating kabuuang kalusugan. Huminto muna at bigyang daan natin ito. Simulan sa pagtayo. Pakiramdaman ang mga paa, pag-unat ng binti, tuhod, habang ang mga kamay ay nasa magkabilang gilid. Pakiramdaman ang balikat, pag-unat ng braso at bisig paibaba. Gawin ang deep breathing exercises.
Sa pagpapatuloy, ilagay ang mga kamay sa dibdib at damhin ang bawat paghinga. Damhin sa pagkakalapat ng inyong mga palad sa inyong dibdib. Ngayon ay itaas ang dalawang kamay. Pakiramdaman ang pag-unat ng bisig, braso at balikat. Patuloy na pakiramdaman ng bawat paghinga sa inyong pag-unat. At mula sa pagkakaunat, mag-swing, mag-bend o umindayog sa kaliwa, matapos ay sa kanan. Indayog sa kaliwa at sa kanan. Ulitin natin. Sa pagtayo, tamang paghinga, pag-unat ng kamay, bisig at braso, paibaba, pag-unat paitaas, at pag-indayog ng katawan sa kaliwa at sa kanan. Sa pagkakataong ito, mag-visualize o ilarawan sa isip ang isang puno nakaugat sa lupa, matatag sa pagkakatayo, nakataas ang sanga at sumasabay sa indayog ng hangin.
Isipin na kaisa tayo ng puno sa kalikasan. Ang ating ugnayan sa lupa ay nag-uugat mula sa atin. Ilarawan sa isip na sa ating pagkakatanim tulad ng mga puno, ang ating mga ugat sa lupa, isipin ang paglaganap nito paibaba, pailalim, malalim. Mula sa ating mga ugat ay hayaang dumaloy pababa sa lupa ang dinadalang kabigatan, ipaubaya sa lupa ang pagkabagabag, mga negatibong kaisipan at pakiramdam, hayaang dumaloy paibaba, ipaubaya sa lupa. Ipagpatuloy ang ating
deep breathing. At ngayong nakaugnay na tayo sa kalikasan, hayaang dumaloy tungo sa atin ang siglang dulot naman ito. Sa paglapat ng ating mga palad sa ating dibdib, damhin natin ang pagiging isa sa kalikasan. Damhin ito sa bawat paghinga. Alalahaning tayo ay nandito ngayon. Tulad ng puno, nakatanim sa ating pinag-ugatan. Matatag sa ating kinatatayuan at sa pag-unat ng ating mga kamay paitaas tulad ng sanga ng mga puno, sabay sa pag-indayog sa hangin. At sa sarili, maaari nating ulitin. Strong and stable, I am able. Calm and steady, I am ready. With each breath, I am here now. At sa lupa, sa kalikasan, salamat sa pagkakataon. Salamat ako'y naririto. Salamat sa araw na ito.
Isang magandang araw, Karisalmed. Simulan natin ang linggo na may mapagpalang loob at isipang malusog.